Good morning, traders. Richard here doing a quick Ichimoku cloud chart market review of the SP 500. We'll look at the SP futures contract here. Now, after a fantastic rebound from old cloud chart support levels here, you literally had a couple of minutes to put that trade on as it was rebounding very strongly from these old cloud chart support levels here, that 4215 and 4236. Now, these levels come from that bottom end cloud chart level, but they also come from these July lows. So that was a fantastic swing trade back up. We then had the upside target. The first resistance zone was now the bottom end of the cloud as well as its front end cloud chart. So the trade stayed on until we managed to get through these levels. And now you can see how the bottom end of the cloud is now acting as a key resistance zone for the S&P. Now, any trade below the bottom end of the cloud is contrarian buy signals because we are trading counter trend from an Ichimoku cloud chart perspective. Any price action below the bottom end of the cloud is overall bearish. For this bull market rally to resume on the daily Ichimoku, we need to be back above the top end of the cloud. Yeah, so it will be interesting to see if this rally is going to continue or they'll falter back and support these old cloud chart, front cloud chart levels here. So watch out for 4510 as well as 4491 to be potential areas where we could see a bit of a rebound, further rebound in terms of this consolidation. But we do expect some form of a retracement of this rebound rally move and to retest this 4500 to see if we're going to break past that level. But so far, so good. Now, a little bit weak as this resistance is holding. Now, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, so far back above the top end of the cloud, yeah, so that's bullish. So far we have a bullish outlook on the 4-hour with downside rebound support targets. Now, on this level, we look at these levels here. That cloud chart resistance level, 4474. And the front cloud level at 4491. So that's a cluster of cloud chart support, which comes from this old cloud chart resistance zone. Is now a new support level. And then the front end of the cloud, that level there at 4491. So that is the key support zones now on the 4-hour to watch out. So we could see a pullback back down to these levels. We've got a MACD sell on the 4-hour. So there is quite a probability that we can retest these levels. And in a very volatile sell-off, we can retest this bottom end cloud chart zone. So be aware of that. But the front end of the cloud signal a new uptrend on the 4-hour. So far, so good. Bullish on the 4-hour Ichimoku cloud. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. So far, a fantastic buy signal at this cloud cross here at 4340 and a nice little rally on the hourly one. We're now digging into testing the front end cloud chart support level, so you can see this level there as well as these old highs. These were all now a new support zone for the S&P on the hourly. But note we've had a MACD sell there, so any kind of swing trades when it retests these levels here will be a nice swing trade opportunity. But back to the daily. Critical now to see what it's going to do at these levels. Are we going to sell off, retest these levels, and then rebound further from there? Looking at the weekly Ichimoku cloud, you can see how we rebounded from this old cluster of support. That's the front cloud level. It comes from that zone there, as well as these highs there, which was a previous breakout zone in Q2 of 2021. That's a nice support zone. But so far, from a big picture perspective, as long as price action is above the cloud, we're still okay for long term. But do remember the market's very extended. If we're going to look at the quarterly chart, it's data refresh and to get the cloud up there again. Hold on. Oh, sorry, this is the futures contract. The S&P is different, but yeah. So you can see how extended we are from the cloud. If we want to just look at the actual index itself, you just get a better chart up there, cleaner one. You can see where how extended this market is from on an index basis. So you can see the actual index very far extended from the top end of the cloud. So there is still some significant downside risk in this market based on the monthly and the quarterly Ichimoku cloud, because this vertical ascent is never a really, it's just too rapid, too much. So there is significant downside risk in this market still. So we're not out the woods yet. But as of today on the 4-hour chart, the S&P index is still below the cloud, but the actual futures contract there is so far back above the front end of the cloud. So there are some good indications that this rally might continue for another couple of weeks, but be aware that there's downside risk to this cluster of support at the front end of the cloud. Until next time, happy cloud chart trading. Bye for now.